God be testing us today. Yesterday was just I did not like yesterday, guys. I was just in a very severe mental funk, and it was just not a good day yesterday. And then today was a little bit better. I felt a little bit better today, but I went to go start my car, and my car's not working. I guess it's dead. I mean, it's been a while since my battery needed a boost. I think it was like 3 weeks ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, where Daniel and I got stuck like out of town for garage sales. So, I mean, I guess it lasted that long. I don't know if they're going to be able to boost it because I feel like my battery is on its last leg. Because even like when that happened, when I would start my car, it would struggle a bit. So, yeah, I hope they'll be able to boost it. I'm probably going to have to get a new battery within the next few weeks, which is going to be tough because I still have to pay off my cell phone bill. I still have to pay off my internet bill. And now, what do you call it? A battery and installation is going to cost like $220 plus tax, I think, through CAA. So yeah, a lot of challenges that we need to overcome. We're just going to wait for the tow truck to come, boost my battery. Then I got some errands to do. Halloween. Thanksgiving is on Monday. I know Thanksgiving in America, I think, is next month, but ours is like soon, is like already on Monday. So another Thanksgiving alone. Yay. Cooking for myself. Yay. I remember the last Thanksgiving where I was supposed to do something but didn't do something, but it was with Dave, and this was, I think, October of 2020. Yeah, October 2020, I think it was. And we had plans for Thanksgiving. I was going to go, I was going to go over to his apartment, and we were going to go cook turkey, ham, all the fixins with him and his daughter, I believe. Or maybe it was just me and him, maybe. But so I had to bring over a pan to him, but he was playing hockey at night. So I was going to meet him at his hockey game when he was done at around, I think it was like 10:30 or something. So I went over there. Everybody was coming out. I was waiting in the parking lot. Everybody was kind of like flowing out of the arena. And then Dave comes out and he's like, hey, and everything seemed kind of normal. I gave him the pan, or I think I gave him the pan. And I don't know, it was just, everything seemed fine and everything, whatever. So the next day, didn't hear from him. I was just like, okay, that's weird. Usually I hear from him first thing in the morning. Afternoon, didn't hear from him. So then I texted him, I'm like, hey, I think this was like the day before Thanksgiving. I'm like, hey, is there anything else you want me to get for Thanksgiving? Blah, blah. He's like, no, Thanksgiving is canceled. I was like, wow, what happened? And he was like, you know what you did. I'm like, what'd I do? You know? So basically he was mad that I went to his hockey game looking like a hooker. And I don't think I looked like a hooker. I was wearing jeans, my Tommy Hilfiger windbreaker, a tank top. And yes, the straps of my bra were showing, but like not the actual bra, just the straps. And he's like, you went to my game looking like a hooker. You embarrassed me in front of all my friends. I was like, huh? And then he had said that one of his friends had messaged him and asked who I was and why I was dressed like that, which he lied about. He admitted later that he lied about that. But yeah, I remember being so apologetic. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean to embarrass you. That was not my intention. Like, I would still like to have Thanksgiving. And then he was just like, no, it's done. Thanksgiving is over. You embarrassed me for the last time. I can't remember what had happened, but I think I just let him go. I was just like, okay, I'm sorry. And he was like, I don't think we should be friends anymore. I was like, over me, over dressing like that? And then he was just like, goodbye, Ashley. But I think we made up like later that afternoon. And I think we actually did end up having Thanksgiving. Oh, no, we didn't. No. What happened was he gave me the pan because I was going to cook everything and bring it to his apartment. That's what it was. That's what it was. And I remember I had cooked the turkey that day. I think it was Thanksgiving Day that this transpired on Thanksgiving Day, because I remember I told him I finished cooking the turkey, blah blah blah, and then he was like, throw the turkey in the garbage. That was his first words when I messaged him. I'm like, hey, the turkey's done, blah blah blah, and he's like, throw it in the garbage. I was like, what? He was so dramatic. When I look back on it, it's kind of funny, but when I think about it now, but when I was actually living the moment, I was like, oh no, Dave, our relationship is over. No. But I don't know. It was just funny. Well, we made up. I believe we made up, but not during Thanksgiving Day. Like, he was still mad. I think we made up like the day later, or the day, like 2 or 3 days later. I had like apologized to him, and he accepted my apology, and then everything was fine. And then our friendship like lasted for another, I don't know, until like June 2021. But yeah, that's the Thanksgiving I remember. I cooked like a lot of things. Like, I cooked the turkey, I cooked the ham, I cooked the potatoes, I cooked the vegetables, and like it didn't go to waste because I like ate it throughout the week. But the fact that I was supposed to have it with him, and he was just so over dramatic, it was just kind of funny. Hey guys, okay, so went to 4 thrift stores, pretty much found nothing. I'd say nothing, but this is what we found. This Vicks Vapo Steam. I've been trying to find these. I don't know if these are discontinued or not, but $4. I have one of these Vapo steamers, and just putting it on at night. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I had to lug an 18-liter jug of water into my car. So you put this in like the Vapo steamer, and it just kind of soothes like your throat and your passages, and it feels so good. I love the Vicks Vapo steamer. Love it. I thrifted it for like $5, and then this was like $4. So full bottle of that. And then the only other things that we got were cassette tapes. I don't know why I keep buying them. Maybe for the nostalgia, because I don't think I plan on reselling them. Well, I will, but oh, is that my old? No, it's not. Oh my god, before we get into this, yesterday, okay, the hottest guy I ever hooked up with, his name was Kyle, right? Kyle. And he was so freaking hot. And this was like 2010, I think. I want to say 2010. And he was like the hottest guy ever. Perfect body, like light tan skin. Not sure what his race was, but I think he was like white and something else. But he looked white, but I know that he was like something else. But oh my god. And like, he messaged me on like a dating app, and I was out on that dating app, so it was kind of like secretive, but he wasn't secretive about his profile. But he was like a player. This was like 2010, you know? So, you know, those player types back in the day. But I remember we had talked a few times, and we hooked up, I think twice, where I went to his house, and then like, I knew he had a girlfriend because there was like girl stuff in the bathroom. So like hair straightener or whatever. And then like, we did it. Did it. And he was like freaky deaky, okay? And then he would still talk to me after, so that was nice. Because I was always, like, back in the day, like I'd say 2002 to 2012, I was always used to like hooking up with guys and then them not talking to me ever again, which really put a damper on my soul and my self-esteem, because, you know, you're good enough to fuck, but you're not good enough to talk to or date after that. And it was like, yeah, a long time of that. And at that point of my life, I was just trying to get whatever I can, trying to fulfill some sort of deeper fulfillment through intimacy, even though it never did fulfill me. But I mean, it was fun. Fun, but not fulfilling. But yeah, so I was like on Facebook yesterday trying to find him, just because I remember how good he was and how decent of a person he was when it came to talking, not to like dating, because dating, like, he had a girlfriend when we hooked up, right? But yeah, and I found him. Okay, it was hard to find him because he's not on social media, but his brother's wife's profile on Facebook had comments of his mother, and through his mother I found like pictures of him now. Oh my god, he looks so still effing good. Still effing good. Like, this, he was probably like 24 in 2010, so now he would have been 34, 38, maybe 38, 37, like around that age. But he looks so good still. A little bit of a gray, but I mean, he still looks hella good, kind of like Brad Pitt when he was that age, like 38. But yeah, like in my mind, I make up some Delulu things where it's like, I'm gonna message him, we hooked up, so maybe we have a chance to date now. No, bitch, you're delusional. But yeah, I would totally date him. But he's like, yeah, but it's like so weird. I can't just message like him and be like, hey, remember me? We hooked up about 14 years ago. But yeah, he was like the hottest guy I ever met. Like I hooked up with. His name was Kyle. But yeah, I was like busy looking through his pictures yesterday on Facebook. And the thing is, like, it's always pictures of family. There's like no like, so, and holidays like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. It's all his family. Like him. It's usually him. I think he has kids. So him, his kid, his brother, his sister-in-law, their kids, and the mother. It's always like that kind of core group. I know I sound such like a stalkery, but yeah, I was busy looking at all of his pictures, and he still looks good. And the last time I had talked to him was probably 12 years ago, where like through web camera, we did some frigga-digga shit on the webcam. But he seems to be single. Anyway, I completed my collection of Taylor Dane because we have her cassette. Tell it to my heart, tell me I'm the only one. Is this really love or just a game? Tell it to my heart, I can feel a body touch. What else does it have? I'll Always Love You. That's the only songs I know on here. I know more stuff on here. But yeah, this was Taylor Dane's first album, CD, cassette. Like from 1987, 88, 89, 90, Taylor Dane was like a huge pop star. I was living in the Philippines in 1990 and she was huge there. But I don't know if she ever hit the heights of like say a Janet Jackson or a Madonna or a Paula Abdul, even though Paula Abdul was just kind of popular from like 88 to 92, I guess. But I loved me Taylor Dane because she was like a pop star that could actually really sing, you know. And then we got Mariah Carey, her first album. I should have checked these if they were actually the actual cassettes. Yeah. She had 4 #1 hits on this album: Vision of Love, I Don't Want to Cry, Someday, and Love Takes Time. Sold 8 million copies in the US. I was excited to find this. Toni Braxton's Secrets. I have a story about this. This was released in 96, and I believe our school had just gotten computers and the internet. And I remember I wanted to look up details of the album. So I went into my library at the school and I was like, secrets.com. What pops up? Porno. I just remember that vividly. But yeah, she had the hits on here, You're Making Me High and Unbreak My Heart. I also really like the songs Let It Flow. I don't want to sing another love song, baby. I don't want to cry another melody. I don't want to. How Can an Angel Break My Heart? But yeah, this was on my repeat. I bought this back in 96 based on her music video for You're Making Me High at full blast. And anyway, the last cassette that we got was Girl, You Know It's True. Ooh, 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 I love you. Now this, I have a story of too. This was the last album I bought before I left for the Philippines. It was this and Paula Abdul, her first album, Forever Your Girl. But I remember this vividly, Blame It on the Rain. That was the song that we sang in choir. And I was so excited that we were doing like a modern song. Because you guys remember back in the 80s, 90s, when you were like in school and you're in choir, they'd make you sing like old songs like When the Saints Go Marching In. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Or I remember an old song, but still kind of like a pop song that we would always sing was Dust in the Wind. I don't know who sang that, but it was like, dust in the wind. All we have is dust in the wind. Anyway, when we sang Blame It on the Rain, I was so excited because it was like current on the radio. But this was a huge album, huge controversy because it didn't sing on the album. But I remember just having this on repeat back in, when was this, 89 was this? 88, 89, yeah. 88 probably, or 89, yeah. And I remember just having it on repeat on my cassette player. I'd walk down in my neighborhood with my cassette player on, just walking and listening and jamming out, and it was a good time. That's all we got, guys, thrifting. But I'm also going to show you a Dollar Tree haul because, yeah. I have to get rid of one because it's for Mikey. Mikey, I still haven't forgotten you, okay? I'm sorry I haven't mailed out your package. Yo, bitch has been broke, really broke where I can't pay my bills, broke. So I apologize, but I'm gonna ship your item. I'm gonna ship your stuff in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. Okay, I promise you. Also, I had this thing where my check didn't come in, and because about my bank account, and it's a whole big ordeal. So I apologize, Mikey. But one thing is there's for Mikey. Oh, sorry, no, 2 things in here for Mikey. Anyway, I purchased. Okay, there's some stuff that I needed for Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is on Monday. So I picked up like stovetop. These usually are on sale for like $1 for $2.50, just because it's almost Thanksgiving. Like, screw you. Anyway, I got that. I'm gonna do a ham in there, like little pieces of ham in there with the peas, and the peas were like $2. These should be $1. Who the hell pays $2 for peas? I had to, because it's new Thanksgiving. And then this, also biscuits. This was $2. You paid like 20 something dollars for everything, 24. And then this I tried, and I love this so much. I bought this when it was on sale for like 50 cents. But this is $1.50 on sale. Like, I think it's 50 cents less than regular, but this tastes so good. This pasta salad from Kraft macaroni. I got 2 of that for Thanksgiving, and then I got 2 of the scallop potatoes. This is my favorite scallop potatoes that are just out of the box. They taste so good, so creamy out of the oven. Oh my God. And it's made with 100% real potatoes, so I guess that's good. And then I just got some brown rice, because I'm out of rice. And I thought I got 2 of these. Did I get 1? No, I got 2. Okay, 2 of these Coke Zeros. I love it. I love Coke Zero. And then these were on sale for 50 cents a piece. These Kinder Bueno. Yeah, Kinder Buenos. These are really good. They taste like hazelnut. So, yeah. That's what we got. I know. What you gonna do? So that was exciting. So that's what we got. We didn't go thrifting with Daniel today because I didn't want to annoy him or fight with him, because we were in a mood yesterday. I wasn't really much in a mood today. I literally spent like about, I don't know, like an hour in the bathtub just doing my affirmations and being more positive. And then when I left, even though my car wouldn't start, which was shitty. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. My tow truck guy, my CAA guy, was so freaking hot. And I think he was flirting with me because he was conversing with me a lot. You don't really converse with a customer that much unless you're really interested in them. And I don't know. And he stayed parked for a while, which, I mean, he could have been doing some business or paperwork. But like, I really wanted to ask for his number because he was so cute and he was so nice. And I loved his personality. He was a little bit shorter than me, and he had smaller feet than me, and looks like he had smaller hands than me, but that was okay because he was just only like that much shorter than me. So, but oh my God, he was so cute, guys. And I was tempted to ask him for his number, but I could not deal with rejection at the moment. And his name was Greg. I could do with a Greg. Greg is such a white person name. We could do a Greg and Ashley. What's up? You know. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was very mundane and lame, but it is what it is. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.